What's going on, bitches? How you doing? First of all, welcome to Albert's house. Thank you. Well, I mean, we're in my house, but right now you're watching this because we're not going to send it till tomorrow in your projector, right? Okay, so Albert, thank you very much for being a gracious host. Thank all you dumbasses for showing up today.
The ones who did show up.
The ones who did show up. Julio, this is for you, bro. Steve, you got anything to add?
Whoa. This is for him? What the fuck you talking about is for him?
Bro, he is in fucking second place, bro.
Okay, so why isn't it for the first
he's
place?
In third place. Because that's Roland, bro. You know I don't give Roland props. You know I don't give Roland props, bro.
Julio, llévate a Georgie que te la mame en un lado. Llévatelo.
Okay. Cut. Let's do this bitch over again. Okay, let's start over. Da-da-da. Welcome, bitches. How you doing to our fucking 5th or 6th or 7th fucking videotaping? We haven't been doing it regularly every week. We waited specifically for this motherfucking one because we're all at Albert's house watching it. And let's just jump right into it. In first place, Mad Mex, Roland Guerra. Congratulations. He is 8-3 right now. He's got a fucking 4-game winning streak.
Wow.
Second place, Showtime. Let me see. Hold on. He's got a 1-game winning streak. Third place, Smoking Aces. He's got a 1-game losing streak. Fourth place, and our host, Los Beer Acudas. He's got 2 games in a row lost. Fifth place, Wrecking Crew. He's won 2 in a row, bro.
Rising from the ashes.
That's right. Sixth place, More Chairs, Macias. Lost 1 in a row. Seventh place, climbing that ladder, VMC, bitches. Won 2 in a row. Eighth place, Fighting Irish and the Corrupt Commissioner. He's lost 2 in a row, but I have a feeling he's going to go into the settings, change some shit up. He will jump to about 3rd or 4th place, you know.
Yeah, he won't make it too obvious.
Too obvious, of course. Then, I can't bring myself to say this, but I will. 9th place, Getting Sexier every week.
And trust me, we're all glad he's not here.
Yeah, Cliff, you have been improving every week. Yes, you won 2 in a row. Getting sexier? I don't know about all that shit. 10th place, brother, and I don't know what's going on with this guy. 2 tons of Dos Equis fun. You've lost 2 in a row. And let me tell you, I was talking to Julio earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Not today, like it's a Thursday, but today, what it is, Wednesday. Oh, Dean isn't here. So Wednesday, and he says, you haven't changed your name since you won last. So basically, the last time you won is when you played Wrecking Crew. You beat him. You made him that bet. You changed your name to 2 tons of Dos Equis fun. And because you haven't won, you haven't changed your name. Is there any truth to that?
Well, isn't he a fucking keen observer of detail?
Wow, that's your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. 11th place, Screaming Jalapenos.
Oh, he's still smoking asses.
Smoking Aces, Steve. Smoking
And ass is still smoking, so either way he got took, so it don't matter.
Screaming Jalapenos, 11th place. He's lost 5 in a row. Rusty, what's going on, brother? You're 4-7. That means at one point you were fucking 4-2, bro. And now you're 4-7. And then last place, Bernie. I don't know if you're here tonight. I hope you made it. But congratulations, bro. You beat the Corrupt Commissioner. Don't you wish you could play that motherfucker every motherfucking week? But you're 2-9, Bernie. You've won 1 in a row. So congratulations. Now, I want to go real quick into this week's games, discuss a little bit of what happened, who beat who. Do you know that Smoking Aces was on his way, bro? He was on his way to winning his 3rd consecutive fucking high points, bro. But my boy Showtime done took that ass, boy. He took that ass, boy. And now Showtime's in 2nd place. Leading scorers, high points. 2,183, Mad Mex. 2,136 by Smoking
Asses.
And then in 3rd place, Showtime with 2,056. Those are the only 3 guys that have 2,000 points. Damn. And then against who is allowed the least amount of points? 18, 27, 90, more fucking shit. No, sir. 18, 23, 50. Mad Mex. No wonder that motherfucker's in 1st place. 1827.90, more chairs. And 1847.50, Wrecking Crew. Weren't you up there in the top at one point, bro? You're not too off. You're 1848.
1848.
You're just right
But
there.
you know that
Julio, calm down, Julio.
had I been at 1823, I would have beat everybody.
Let's talk about the notable pickups here.
Please.
Look, all you see is smoking aces here. Smoking aces. Motherfucker picked up Paul, the tight end from Washington, dropped Adrian Peterson. He dropped Adrian Peterson? I thought he was with Jared.
With the commissioner. What was the corrupt commissioner?
Bro, it says right here. He dropped Adrian Peterson.
Wow.
I don't know how that happened. Then he picks up Graham, the kicker, drops Novak. And I'm mentioning this because I'm going to get to a point here.
Please
He
hurry up.
picks up Shorts, drops Floyd. Then he picks up Tabby, the tight end, and he drops Paul, which he picked up, a few picks before that. Then he picks up the kicker, Carpenter, and he drops Graham, who he had just picked up 3 minutes ago.
Bro, I'm going to have to report this shit to Kenny, bro.
Then he picks up Lewis, and he drops Tam, who he had just picked up. Then he picks up Novak, the original guy he dropped, and he drops Carpenter. That guy. Last week, bro, he went between Floyd and Blue. At least 7 times, bro. Before the game started. It didn't end up, he got Floyd. Floyd got 18 points, which is still good, but Blue got 20 points. 2-point difference. If that would have been the difference, he would have kicked himself in the ass, but he didn't. But man,
so he got beat by more? Is that what you're saying?
He got beat by more than 2 points. Yeah, he got beat by more than 2 points. But this is what I really wanted to bring up. And I'm talking. You talk to the boys while I find this, bro, because this is really interesting.
Well, I don't know what you're looking for, but
so you talk.
Go ahead and look at notable. Well, not the notable, but the schedule for next week. So I'm going to start with. I'm just 2-9 Primetime, who just beat the commish against myself on for this coming week.
What are the projected points?
Projected points, we've got 2 tons of fun at 199.8 and Primetime 172.4. At this point in the damn league, it doesn't matter because some things are just going to happen. Not as they did earlier in the season, man. So even those 20 points ain't shit. I mean, I'm sure Julio can tell you that he was up by 30.
More, bro. He was up by more.
And he didn't win.
He did not win.
But hey,
he would have beat everybody else.
He would have beat everybody else, bro.
I don't know coming away from the guy he was playing. But.
Yeah. Did he beat the guy who was playing? Next, we got Los Barracudas. Well, let me see. I was going to try to go by record. Oh, hell, we'll just go down the line. Los Barracudas. Albert, once again, thank you for having us here against the corrupt commissioner. We've got Barracudas at 218 projected and Fighting Irish at 177. You got Andrew Luck and Russell Wilson up head-to-head. That's going to be a good one. And I think after that, it just kind of goes downhill for Fighting Irish, and it looks like the Barracudas.
We'll go detail 3 and 3.
All right. Next one is what? Just go by the.
Just
talk. Okay. So then we've got. I can't get myself to say this. Cliff against Showtime.
Getting sexier every week.
Cliff 206 with Showtime at 214. Tom Brady against Ryan Tannehill. Tom Brady. Anyways, next one we got George against Screaming Jalapenos.
Boom.
And we've got George at 219.1 projected to 158. Rusty, if you haven't done your schedule, I think you need to, my brother. Because 158, that's a lot of damn points you're missing there. Next one is Smoking Asses against the Wrecking Crew. And they're both 6 and 5, so it's going to be a good one. We got Aaron Rodgers against Matt Ryan.
Aaron Rodgers by landslide.
Yeah, without a doubt. And we've got Smoking Asses at 217 with the Rectum Crew, excuse me. Wow, that's why they're playing, bro. The Rectum Crew against Smoking Asses.
I should have never given the keys to the car, brother. I should have never given the keys to the car.
Smoking Asses and 181.6 for the Rectum Crew. I don't know if you've updated yet or not, but they're close enough. And the last one is going to be Mad Max against More Chairs. We got Joe Flacco against Peyton Manning. Mad Max 8 and 3, 6 and 5. Oh, and it's a close projected score. 194 to Mad Max to 191 more chairs.
Okay,
Take it, George.
Let's break this down in detail. I'm gonna take 3 games. You take 3 games. I'm gonna go ahead and pick first. I'm gonna pick tonight's host, Los Barracudas and the Fighting Irish, the corrupt commissioner. This, on paper, seems like it's a pretty good game. 6-5 versus 5-6. Breaking it down, we obviously start with the quarterbacks. I think Andrew Luck, he's gonna just annihilate Jacksonville's defense. Russell Wilson, on the other hand, he's got to play Arizona, bro, and that's not going to be a cakewalk. The good thing about Russell Wilson, he also runs with the ball pretty well. So, you got a fighting chance, Jerry, and that's all you can ask for. But Andrew Luck's going to come out on top on this one. The running backs, Ball, who got him 0.0 points last week, and he stuck with him. Looks like he's going to stick with him again. And Vereen, who got outplayed, outmanned, might lose a lot of touches because of this Gray kid who scored 4 touchdowns, but he's going to stick with him, it seems like, against Rashad Jennings, who's going up against Dallas defense, which isn't known to stop the run all that well. And Los Barracudas, he still has Aaron Foster there, and I don't know if Aaron Foster's going to come back. I don't know what the news says on him. But a healthy Foster, I would give the edge to Los Barracudas. That's 2 to Barracudas. The receivers,
Well, just real quick, on Aaron Foster, he did practice Wednesday, so Foster will return to the field.
That's a good sign. The receiving core, you got Edelman, Sanders, who got his fucking bell rung, so check out what it says about Sanders. But he's got his fucking bell rung, and then he's got LaFell. So he's going with the Denver, New England receivers, which is not a bad choice. But you got Nelson from Green Bay, who's fucking tearing it up. I don't know why Barracudas is sticking with Terrence Williams, but he hasn't done much. And then he's got Julius Jones from Atlanta. You know what? I got to give the edge to Barracudas again. The tight ends, you got Kelsey.
Let me just, before you go to the tight end, so Sanders, it says he's got to get cleared.
He's got to go to protocol.
He's got to get the concussion protocol, get cleared before. So it looks like it's going to be a game day or maybe even a Saturday decision for him to play.
Yeah, he's got Matthews, so he'll probably put Matthews or Sanu in there. He's got good backups. The tight ends, this time I'll go with the corrupt commissioner. He's got Kelsey over Ertz. The kickers, I don't even know who fucking Forbath is. Vinatieri, that motherfucker, he's won Super Bowls in New England and Indianapolis. So I give the edge to Barracudas. The defense, I'll give the edge to the Texans, which is with the Fighting Irish. And the defenders, I don't even know who the fuck McClain is. Barrs, that rookie kid from Minnesota, has got some pretty good points. Give the edge to Fighting Irish. I think Barracudas is going to win this one pretty easily. Looks closer, sounds closer, but no worries. No worries at all, Albert. You're winning this one. You take the next game, brother.
This one?
Yeah, whichever one you want.
So we've got... I'm going to say it just once. Getting Sexier Every Week, Clifton against Showtime. That's
Eric Gonzalez.
Eric, okay. So Eric been 7-4 and Clifton at 5-6. You got Tom Brady over Tannehill. Come on, man. Tom Brady, that should be an easy one. Unfortunately, you just don't ever know. But right now, I would give the edge to Tom Brady over Tannehill. Then you've got pretty even number 1 running back, LaShawn McCoy and Forte, because they both can put up some points. So I'm going to say pretty even on that one. The other 2 guys I'm not too familiar with, other than Wes from Cleveland.
I had his ass last week. Gave me a 1.20 points. Hopefully he does better for you, Eric. But he gave me 1.2. That's why I dropped his ass.
Okay. Receivers, we got Watkins from Buffalo against Jackson from Washington. Seems like Eric really likes that guy. There's some history there with that Deshaun Jackson.
Oh, you're going to bring that up, aren't you?
For the rest of my life, am I going to bring that up, bro?
He doesn't even know what you're talking about, bro. It's all the corrupt commissioner. The corrupt commissioner uses everybody. Everybody's his pawn, bro. Eric is an innocent bystander to this, bro. He has no fucking idea what you're talking about. The commissioner, I guarantee you right now, if you turn around right now, look at it. He's laughing. The bitch is laughing. Go ahead.
All right. Till the day I die, I'm going to remember that, bro. All right?
Why don't you remind the rest of the guys what you're talking about?
Man, let's just move on.
Okay.
For right now, because we're already a long way into it.
Well, while we talk here, once we finish talking and wrap it up, Can you entertain everybody there and let
you
them
know this, man.
Okay. Pórtate bien, Jim.
You
Pórtate
know this.
bien, güey.
All right, man. So next receiver core, you got Evans and Crabtree. Crabtree, man, I have him on another league, and just really hadn't been performing for me. And Evans been doing real well. He's coming up, so I would give the edge there to Cliff. Tight ends, Donald's a 1 again, but he's been on and off. Clay's also been doing real well, so that one's kind of tight. You got Garcon and Jeffries. I mean, those two are also Jeffries without a doubt. So
I mean, don't let me in.
No. I don't disagree with you. Gottkowski and Bryant. I don't know who the hell Bryant is as far as kickers, but Gottkowski without a doubt with New England. Come on. Now the defense, Buffalo and Cardinals. That one's a toss-up right there.
That is, bro.
So the rest of the guys, I'm going to let it go because, I mean, really, man, who looks at that unless, we get something crazy like 44 points or some shit like that.
No, end it with your prediction.
So my prediction is going to be a tight one. But for whatever reason, I just think that I know that the predictions doesn't say that, Eric, but I think Clifton's gonna win this one.
Well done. All right, I'm going to pick Mad Mex, who's currently in first place at 8-3 versus More Chairs Macias, 6-5. I think you're sitting in fourth place, fifth place. I'm not sure. Start off with the obvious, the quarterbacks. More Chairs, you've got this one hands down. You got Peyton Manning. It don't matter who the other fucking guy got, but just so you all know, Joe Flacco. But Peyton Manning. Oh, by the way, Roland Guerra tried to trade Joe Flacco and fucking Percy Harvin, which that's a pretty good little match right there, to Clifton Davis for who were the guys he fucking? Let me see. I think he asked for Tom Brady and Mike Evans. Yeah, that's a typical role.
It might stick.
Yeah, a la mortira, it might do something. But anyways, fucking Roland, you always do that shit. Anyways, Peyton Manning over Joe Flacco easily. Now the running backs, you got the combination of Lynch and Morris, which Lynch, is a fucking monster, bro. And then you got Morris who has his days. But you got Murray and Cunningham. I have no idea why More Chairs still has Cunningham in there. Murray's going to get his against the Giants. But because Morris is way better than Cunningham, I'm going to give the running back edge to Mad Mex. The receivers, and they both have 3 receivers. You got Macklin from Philadelphia, Cobb from Green Bay, and Percy Harvin, which are all high point getters, man. And that's why Mad Mex is in first place versus Randall from the Giants, Bryant from Pittsburgh, and Johnson from Houston. I'm sorry, man. Those are all number 2 receivers. I'm sorry. Even A. Johnson isn't that his typical year. Mad Mex hands down. Tight ends, you got Michael Rivera from Oakland, and you got Graham from the Saints. Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Graham wins that one. Damn. The kicker, you got Bullock from Houston. You got Parkey from Philadelphia, or Parquet, or whatever the fucking name is. I only know Bullock, and I don't know him that well, but his picture's better than Parquet, so I'm going to go with Bullock. Defense, you got 2 good defenses. The thing is, the Rams are going against San Diego, and Detroit's going against New England, which are both potent offenses, but god damn it, I don't know who I'd give the edge to because Detroit does have a hell of a defensive line. I'm going to call that one even. The linebackers, you got Julius Peppers, who's been coming on strong of late, and Von Miller, who's been consistent. So I'm going to call that one a toss-up too. But because they're so much stronger in the receiving core, the tight end core, and they get the edge in the running backs, I feel Mad Mex is going to continue with his win streak. There you go, Roland. You cried about it about 8 weeks ago. Why don't you ever fucking pick me? I'm picking you now, bitch, okay? So get the next one, Steve.
Next one I got, and this is the way it was drawn up. This is just the way it came out.
You wanted this one.
We got Smoking Asses against Rectum Crew.
Aces and Wrecking Crew, bro.
I got a speech impediment.
Yeah.
So, quarterbacks, I think this is really the only one that's going to be a big difference. And it fucking pains me to even say it, but Aaron Rodgers over Matt Ryan. Aaron Rodgers probably scored 20 points or so more over Matty Ryan. Now, when I was going down the numbers on the running backs, they're pretty straightforward, man. Even. Now, I know on the projections you got 217 for Smoking Aces and 181 for Wrecking Crew. As I was going down the list, Forsett and Matthews, I'll be very honest with you, I think it's like a 16 and 18. So you're talking like a 2-point difference there as far as projection points. And I go that, and we understand that doesn't make a difference. But then look at the other matchups. Ellington from the Cardinals and Lacey. Boom. Both two animals, and they're both going to score, your 20 points. What's that?
The difference is Ellington catches passes, bro. Well, you know what? So does they scored that hell of a touchdown.
He did.
You're right.
But most of it comes on the ground for him, and I get it. But nonetheless, they're the workhorses, and it's kind of they even up real nice. Now we go to the next one: Brandon Marshall and Megatron.
Normally you'd pick Megatron, but the year he's having, and Marshall's a fucking flight stud. But I'll let you run with it.
No, and that's where I was going to. Thanks for jumping in, dumbass. But
so Brandon,
it only happens when I say Smoking Asses and Rectum Crew. That's the only time it happens. So unfortunately, because of Megatron's slow year, I'm gonna have to give Brandon Marshall the edge on that one. Keenan Allen and Beckham, I really don't know much about Beckham, but that's why they're at the bottom. Because they could give you a good game or not. Tight ends, again, both of those are pretty tight, man. And it's weird because I looked at the projections and the projections look different than what I feel it's going to be. I think it's going to be a closer game than what it projects. Let's go with the kickers. I mean, we got San Francisco and San Diego. I mean, they're both going to score points.
Yep.
So you're going to get your 6, 9, maybe even 12 points on each from either one of those guys. The defenses, I would say they're pretty also again, and I wish it was more colorful, but in my opinion, they're pretty straightforward. And I can't say much about the linebackers. I didn't get a chance to take a look at those guys.
Well, this guy, Borland, last week, got like 30 points. 28, 30 points on his own. That's his third or fourth freaking in a row. So he picked him. Look at that. He had 24 points. The week before he had 21. The week before that he had 1950. So, I mean, would you take that in a freaking heartbeat, bro? So, I don't know what your prediction is going to be, but go ahead, give it to us.
So, anyways, my prediction is one. It's going to be closer, and I'm gonna have to give the difference because of the QBs, and I'm gonna have to give that the edge to Smoking Asses. As much as it pains me to say that, but I think Smoking Asses will win that. But it's going to be closer than what it says.
I'm sorry. Who's going to win?
Smoking Asses.
Julio Monroy, the guy who came with me today.
Well, I don't know what y'all did before we got here, but...
No. I didn't say we did anything. The guy who I came over here with to Albert's house. You're picking him to win.
No, I'm picking the team that he's got to win, not him, because he ain't doing shit.
He's a coach.
Sitting on the computer.
The general manager.
Mamá se le otra vez, güey.
Bro,
Chingada madre.
Bro.
Mamá se...
Oye, güey. Chinga madre, bro. Pinche color commentators turn on me quick, bro. Okay, so your prediction is Smoking Aces is going to win. Who have we got left? I'm going to take your game, or we already talked about yours?
No.
Okay, we'll talk you, and then you'll take mine. Okay. Primetime 21, who got his second win of the season last week against the corrupt commissioner. He's going up against 2 tons of Dos Equis fun, bro. And the predictions here, 199.8 for 2 tons of Dos Equis fun and 172.40 prime time. Let's go with the fucking Jay Cutler versus Drew Brees. Jay Cutler was, and it looks like he's going back up. Drew Brees has been a consistent 38 to 44 points.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
correct
me if I'm lying, bro.
No, you're correct.
And I'm going to have to get, and then in the prediction here, fucking Drew Brees is predicted to get 49.50 and Jay Cutler's 39. So I'm going to go with Drew Brees on this one. Not because my compadre's here, but because I really do believe that Drew Brees is going to pull that one out. Now we go to the running backs. I don't know. He's got Asiata. He's sticking with him, I guess, because when they get to the 1 yard line, he scores touchdowns, but nunca me gana el ojo. And then you got Ingram. Ingram has been playing the last 3 weeks. He's been giving you some good-ass numbers. On the other hand, Primetime 21's got Steven Jackson, who's predicted 1040, and Frank Gore's projected 16. I got to give the edge. And because of Ingram, bro, I'm going to give the edge to my compadre, Dos 2 tons. Receiving core, bro, you're sticking with Patterson. I guess he's giving you 21-30. This Adams kid, he's like the 3rd or 4th receiver at Green Bay, and even he's going to get 20 points. That tells you how fucking Aaron Rodgers, he's got a fucking offensive attack. And then you got Hopkins with the Texans, who's also projected at 20. The receivers for primetime 21, Bolden, he's good. D. Thomas from fucking Denver, and Fitzgerald. On paper, that seems good, but this motherfucker just got to go take a shit or something. But anyways, receiving core, I don't like Patterson. Adams is okay. Hopkins okay. I have to give the edge at primetime 21. The tight ends, man, I love Witten, man. He's great. He's my boy. But you got Gronk on the other side, so that's, to me, unfortunately. If this was Witten 5 years ago, it'd be a lot closer, but Gronk takes this one, and you've got him. The kickers, you got Crosby with the Packers and Tucker with the Ravens. Throw that up in the air, bro. Defense, you got Chiefs and Packers. Packers have been on a tear, but because their offense is fucking scoring points all the time, and the other teams have to pass, so all they got to do is just fucking rear them back and fucking go sack you, and that's it. So I'm going to call that one even 2. The linebackers, I love Cushing. I love what he brings to the table, but he just gets tackles. Houston, on the other hand, I don't know if he's still leading the league in sacks, but he's up there. I got to give the edge to Houston. My prediction is, along with what the Game Center's predicting, I predict that you will be 6-6 by the end of the week in prime time. You're not playing fucking corrupt commissioners, so you'll be 2-10. Bernie, if you're here, brother, sorry about that.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So you got the last game, brother.
I done got the last game. And it is VMC against Creaming Jalapenos. So predictions are 219, 158. We got Matthew Stafford against Tony Romo. Everybody here knows that I'm not a Romo fan. You got him predicted at 37.
Here's the prediction.
Yeah, why? How come mine doesn't come up like that? Boom. All right. So Matthew Stafford again, 38. So that's pretty even. Realistically, just from, in my opinion, just because I don't like Tony Romo, I'm gonna give that to Stafford. So go to the running backs. Jamal Charles is in charge, bro. Jamal Charles is in charge, compadre. I'm sorry, but that hands down. Rusty's got that one, and also with the second one with Sproles. I mean, those two guys are. Those two guys are.
My weak spot.
I mean, those two are on it, man. But then again, you go to the next one. He's got. Is that Julia? No, that's not Julia Jones. That's another Jones for the Raiders against Des Bryant. Des hands down. James Jones, like from. Anyways. So Dez with 30 and Jones with 12. Then you got T.Y. Hilton, or Rusty's got T.Y. Hilton against Roddy. Is that Roddy White?
Roddy White, brother.
Roddy White, 21-27. Again, those are just predicted, but T.Y. Hilton has been doing well the last couple of weeks. Has been pretty consistent the last couple of weeks. Again, who are they playing? Who's T.Y. playing? Do you know?
T.Y. is playing. Indianapolis is playing. He's playing Jacksonville.
So that might work out well for Rusty as well.
You're right.
Who's Roddy playing?
Cleveland Browns. You keep it there and you can look at mine, see what they're playing.
Okay. Then we've got the tight ends, Feener. I don't know who the hell that is.
Look at his predicted points, brother.
I don't know. Looking at
and they're playing Jacksonville.
26 points to Gresham's 9. Damn. So that's a no brainer there. Then we got Gordon against Jay Bell. You got Gordon projected at 34. That's pretty damn good. Bailey, Mr. Automatic, up for 11. Again, that goes in your favor, G. Then we've got 49ers and the Broncos on the defenses, pretty straightforward, even. Levy has been. You don't play linebacker. Rusty looks like you got a guy on there who's projected no points, man. So you better look at your shit. So I'm gonna have to go with the way the projections are, just as is. My compadre 219, Rusty at 158. That's a big deficit. If it was any closer, maybe 20 points, it'd be a tough call. But if it's gonna be that big, and the edge goes, in my opinion, to VMC.
Boom, baby. All right, motherfuckers. I hope you guys enjoying yourselves. I know you like the food because some of you motherfuckers are still eating.
No, I didn't mean to.
No, bro. I'm looking at the camera. Bro.
Okay.
But
All right.
You're in the way of the fucking camera. But,
All
right. But anyways, guys, I appreciate everything. I thank you for the good year. Keep on having fun. Keep on fucking talking shit because it's all worth it, brother. Peace.
Love it, guys. Take it easy. Have a good time. Enjoy.
Deuces.
Deuces.